Hello Mallards, it is Wednesday and I'm at Montverde Academy because this afternoon is Senior Freeplays. This is one of my favorite things that Montverde does. It's essentially the capstone project for the students who are part of the program here. And so the seniors are given 30 minutes to create something related to who they are as artists and what they've done in the program throughout the time that they've been here. And I love watching what the students come up with. I really enjoy the creative outlet that this is and have always had an absolutely wonderful time. The first show is already finished. It was Destiny of Music. It's CJ's senior free play, and it was a series of songs played on stage by students and Mr. Bell on piano. That was the 5 stages of grief, done with chosen video game music selections. And they were from, in order, a song from Final Fantasy that was Shock/Denial, a song from a game called Professor Layton that was Guilt/Anger/Pain, a song from the video game Destiny that was Bargaining, and from Destiny 2, Depression and Acceptance were both from that. And CJ also had the sort of upside down triangle symbol that is the logo for the Destiny franchise on the back of his jacket as he was doing the conducting, and it was really moving and very well performed by the students who were doing instruments and also by the singers. And so now I get to head back in for the second of 5 shows. Come with me. Well, don't come with me because I'm not filming them, but come and enjoy my enjoyment. The second senior free play is over. It was Ethan's show called Strange Things Happen. Ethan was the stage manager for Time Bros, and he does a lot of the tech elements. He's very, very talented at that. He also made that set for Pippin that I adore so much. And his show was absolutely absurd, absurdist comedy sketch, hilarious. He built this sort of deserted island style set with 2 palm trees and a collection of other things. Started off with some light and music, and then brought out a board and explained all of the things that he was going to do during his show, which included playing with a hex bug while we all watched, thing number 3, which we will never speak of again, telling the world's funniest joke, an interview with his subconscious, and guided meditation by him. And started with a light show, I forgot to mention that, which was not the light and music that it actually started with. And then he proceeded to do all 6 of those things, and it was absolutely absurd and delightful. The light show did not involve the moving lights that he said it would, because those are on loan to Beauty and the Beast. So we had human moving lampshades. There was playing with a hex bug. The part that I had been waiting and hoping for happened, was amazing. Thing number 3 we don't talk about. The funniest joke ever, unfortunately, had to be delayed until November, so jury's still out on that, and I'll let you know. The interview with the subconscious was very enlightening and also incredibly relatable for me personally. The things that Ethan's subconscious says to him are things that my subconscious has said to me my entire life too. And the guided meditation was also very calming and very needed for me. And then the ending it did eventually tie everything up very nicely. The other people in this did a great job. They leaned hard into the absurdity of it, and I laughed and felt things and had a grand time. All right, show number 3 is over. Show number 3 was Ava's senior free play called Mechanical Mind, and it was a song cycle meant to sort of take you into her internal thoughts and a journey through her mind as it would be represented through song. Started off with an AJR banger, so I was in for that, having just seen them in concert, and traveled the whole emotional range from happy and fun to sad to dark to uplifting at the end, and just very beautifully done. The movement in this piece was really lovely, and I liked the way that the story was told, and it did end on a nice uplifting note with "We Could Be Heroes," and so it was a lovely piece to watch and very emotionally driven, and I can tell of the amount of emotional drive that was part of this because I was sitting very near Ava's mom, who had a very visceral reaction to this piece, and so it's really nice to see her put together something so incredible and something so her. And also she played violin for a large part of this, and I know violin is very important to her, and it was nice to listen to that and enjoy that as part of this piece. Absolutely stunning. These have all been so emotional so far, so I'm very excited to see what comes next. Senior free play number 4 was Larissa Fox's short film, almost deceivingly titled Sophomore Year, because the film was actually about all 4 years of high school, and it takes from journals she's been keeping since freshman year, and she selected entries that she read over footage of her and her friends throughout the years, and it was a very poignant piece. It told a very nice story of her evolution, and has a lot of heavy and heartfelt moments, and is just really real. Is just definitely more proof that high schoolers should be creating stories about high schoolers, because, spoiler alert, they know what it's like, and they do a great job of bringing that to life in all ways, because they're living it, they're viscerally remembering it, and they have the context that sometimes adults lack, myself included. And it's different to see a piece about high school done by high schoolers, because I feel like it reminds me of things that I maybe had forgotten or glossed over and stuff like that. So it was an absolutely beautiful piece, and I hope that Larissa sends me the link to the film so that I can share it with other people, because I think it deserves to be seen. The final free play is over. It was Ashton's show, which was called Step by Step, and he cooked dinner. So best senior free play of the night, obviously. It came with food. I'm really biased, and if you feed me, I will say that your show was the best. People should cook in their shows more often. I'll put you to the top of my list. So why I don't like most of the classic playwrights, none of their shows involve cooking me dinner. This, as far as free plays go, was sort of Ashton's narration of his experience throughout the program, and it was fun to get that insight into what his life was like. He's had a very non-traditional time because COVID started, they were doing virtual school, they went through several directors in the time that he was here. So there have been a lot of changes for him over the course of 4 years, and to hear that story was really nice. To see him, with help from his grandmother, prepare a what he calls Caribbean curry dish that is delicious. I have already had some. I needed to eat it before I started this vlog. Was really sweet, and it's fun to see that connection and to talk about what goes into cooking and what goes into building a full life. And it was just beautifully done. And now I'm gonna eat as much of this as I possibly can before I have to go to dress rehearsal. I am back home. I realized that I somehow didn't say goodbye to the vlog when I finished, so I'll see you tomorrow.